Hello, brothers and sisters. I was in Exodus 4, and I got a spiritual weapon, and I'm pretty sure you guys will too. So when Moses was sent on an assignment that God ordained, he didn't believe that his speech would be eloquent. He was in disbelief because he believed that he wasn't able to receive the speech from God. To the Israelites in Egypt, God said in Exodus 4:11, "Who gave man their mouths? Makes them deaf or mute?" He said, "Is it not I?" Then he told Moses that he would help him speak and teach him what to say. But he didn't have faith in God or himself because he was showing more unbelief more than sincere seeking. Moses was putting more trust in the past and carnal thinking instead of trusting God's instruction. So God had to use his brothers so they could receive it. So God was saying, when you listen to his instructions, you gain healthy spiritual eyes. But when you don't, you gain poor spiritual eyes. God says he wants us to be more diligent in his instructions instead of operating out of a rebellious heart and a deceptive mind. God says be wise and humble and pick that snake up by the tail no matter how many times it tries to bite you. It could be a spiritual attack, rejection, the business you've been trying to start, a relationship, anger, depression, and anxiety. Pick it up by praying and repenting and trust God. He will transform you.
In my word, Exodus 4:6 says, "Then the Lord said, put your hand inside your cloak." So Moses put his hand into his cloak, and when he took it out, the skin was leprous. It had become as white as snow. Then in Exodus 4:7, it says, "Now put it back into your cloak." He said, so Moses put his hand back into his cloak, and when he took it out, it was restored like the rest of his flesh. So in Exodus 4:8, it says, "Then the Lord said, if they do not believe you or pay attention to the first sign, they may believe the second." And in Exodus 4:9, it says, "But if they do not believe these two signs or listen to you, take some water from the Nile and pour it on the ground, and the water you take from the river will become blood on the ground." In Exodus 4:10, it says, "Moses said to the Lord, pardon your servant, Lord. I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue."